Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you a hyper carry Kindred build using Ghost. It's starting to pick up in the meta because Ghost is honestly overpowered with its extensions on kills and assists. It extends its duration by 4 to 7 seconds based on your level, and Ghost also gets faster per level. On top of that, Ghost is a minute and a half shorter cooldown than Flash, and if you take Cosmic Insight, it makes it 2 minutes shorter than Flash. So you can spam Ghost a lot more than they can spam their Flash, giving you a huge upper hand in ganks and soloing the enemy jungler. We're up against a Kayn, not particularly a good matchup for Kindred by any means. We're going to go ahead and get our ward down. I don't want him to cheese my raptors. I should have actually gotten it in this bush because some Kayn players will hop wall, go and brush. But this ward should suffice. So anyways, you're going to want Press Attack, Triumph, Alacrity, Coup de Grace, free boots, Cosmic, attack speed, 80 in armor. If their team is Giga Beefy, you can take Lethal Tempo Conk. If you know you're going to have to drop lots of R's in team fights, Lethal Tempo Conk is best because you can full stack it. Their team is not beefy, so there's no point of running it. Press Attack is Kindred's best gank rune by far. The most burst, biggest surprise factor, highest tempo in the early game for ganks. So you really can't go wrong with Press the Attack for the early game. It also synergizes well with the free boots because the more kills and assists you get, the shorter cooldown your boots will be, and you'll get them much faster. So instead of getting them 12 minutes, you can get them super early in the free boots, free 300 gold, plus they're faster than normal boots, making you very fast, which you honestly need on Kindred because Kindred has terrible base movement speed of 325. It's one of the only things that keeps her relatively balanced. Auto attack Q. You can take Red Smite. I think Blue Smite's a bit better after they nerfed the Red Smite. You can kite out melees like crazy with Blue Smite, like their Camille and Kayn. It'll be really good against. Again, now against ranged champions, Blue Smite isn't good for 1v1s to the death. But it's still awesome in ganks and kiting because it slows them and speeds you up. And once again, Kindred has terrible base movement speed. They also do that because her Q is such a short cooldown whenever you Q inside of your W. Auto attack Q reset. We're going to kite this up. And if you have Cosmic Insight, your smite will be ready for your 4th camp instead of your 5th. So we get to smite the red buff, be full HP, finish 250 or sooner. Oh, Kayn's here. Yeah, you can't fight this. I'm way stronger than he is right now. We can kite him out really hard too. I guess we're just play for Scuttle Crab. He did a 4 camp clear into gank. A little peculiar from a Kayn. That's really annoying. We got both of their flashes. This is bizarre. All right, we got both their flashes. We can carry from this position. That was very strange. Super early roam from the Nico. And yeah, my Ghost is a shorter cooldown than their flash. I'm already on the map with some items, so it's really not the end of the world. Plus Nico got the gold, which doesn't matter. Nico's a horrible champion. We can dodge all of her skill shots with our jump. So yeah, she can't snare us. She can't hit us with R. We should be good to go. We're most likely going to miss out on top Scuttle. It is what it is. Smite's on a cooldown. I'm not even going to bother smiting it at this point. If you already have the shield scrape, there's really no reason to smite it. The whole point of the smite is to scrape shield and to do full amount post shield with it. We'll just let that be. Looks like he left his raptors up, or maybe, oh, those respawn back in. Nico's about to be here to fight me. He's dead. Thank you, Kayn. And she is doing a lot of damage. Hopefully she dies for this. We saved our E to do big execute. The lower on health the enemies are, the more damage your E will do. So we saved that to get a bit more damage on him. Boy, are we dying a lot though. This Nico's making things hard. She's not really farming. She's just playing for kills. We need to put our mark on somebody else. We'll put it on Nico. She's playing super aggro. Got a lot of shutdown for us to peel off of her. She's playing on hit Nico. That's not that good. We'll be able to gank her pretty easily. We'll save Oracle Lens when we gank her so we can see her when she goes invisible and run her down. As long as we get our E on her before she goes invisible, we'll know which one is the real one. Getting our free boots. 11-15. We need to get off some more ganks to get these faster. We'll smite this first to get the missing health damage bonus from our E. Q back over. Camille shoving in topside. This looks like a good gank. She doesn't have boots. She doesn't really have HP items. We'll skip wraps. We see Kane's bot side. And hey, Ghost is about to be up. That means when my Ghost is up, the flashes are going to be up 8-minute mark, it looks like. I wish I could put my passive on Camille here, but it's on cooldown. Q into her, we need to close distance. We get our E off, auto attack Q reset, and down she goes. Not bad. Needed to have my control word in a different item slot so I could lay that into the bush. We don't really want to take the last hits on these, we just want to set her up to get these. She's kind of missing them anyways though, as I say that. Saw Kane was bot side, so we'll look to take our mark over here. Your first marks, when you're at 0 marks, it'll always be on Scuttle Crab. Once you have a mark, it'll be on Gromp or Raptors. And then once you have 3 marks, it'll be on Krugs or Wolves. It tries to make it harder to get marks the more you get. And Wolves, you have to go super deep for them, and Krugs, you have to go super deep for them. Raptors and Gromp are easiest to take. Can escape super easily, most champions. That's why they set it up like that. All you really do need is 4 marks on Kindred. You should never kill yourself for a mark, particularly in the early game. It's not worth it because Kindred has so much carry potential. Level 6 per 8-minute mark. I think that minion sauce, which kind of sucks, but we're going to invade Kane here. We'll leave our mark on Nico for now until we can swap it back to Kane. You generally want to put it on the person on the enemy team with the most stats. They'll be the easiest to kill, and they'll be playing the most aggressive. Hit him with an auto attack and a Q auto. He took a lot of damage for that. Nico's playing really aggressive over here. Fizz is going to run her away from me as well, which is not good. Q over the wall, get her with the WE. A blue smite as well. And we got her. We guessed right. Down she goes. If we didn't have Ghost, that wouldn't be possible. I think her flash was still on cooldown. It might have came up. Maybe that's how she closed so much distance there, but our Ghost will be up shortly. I'm not sure where Kane's out. There he is. He's super, super low. We'll swap the mark back to, I guess, someone on their bot side. I'm gonna WQ into him, get him with our E. Yeah, we got to get out of here. We're up way too deep. We're getting rotated on. We just have to leave. Nico's really fed, and I haven't spent my gold yet. The worst thing we can do is die here. We already have 3 marks, which is really, really good. All you ever need is 4 on Kindred. So we'll keep playing accordingly. We queued a little late there. Our W hit ended, so we didn't get the partial Q resets. Oh well. Drop our E on it. Some missing health damage, and she's dominating him with that on-hit build. Holy smokes. 37 CS Nico popping off 6 kills. Kind of need to reset. Against their team, I'm thinking it's a Gale Force game. Kraken is generally your best, but they need to have beefy boys like Mord, Ornn, Rammus, that type of thing. If they don't have a single beefy champ, true damage from Kraken is a little overrated, especially since Kraken's been nerfed. Wow, it was a lot of damage. So yeah, we'll be going for Gale Force. It'll be good to dodge out their skill shots and also to be able to run down their long range back line. Go mid here. Fizz might just kill her without me. I think she greeted out. She's already missing health. This is able to scoop. We'll put our mark on Kane. Looking at their items, Camille doesn't really have any HP items. Kane doesn't have any HP or armor. Gonna Q into her. Got a WQ on. She legit took forever to die. I'll go ahead and shove this wave. I can't catch Kane at this point. He's extremely mobile. So since the Camille kill took so long, we're gonna have 0 chance of running her down there, or him down. Got the wave shove. He's probably on my Krugs. He's most likely not in a hurry to leave the area, so... Yeah, he's just resetting in my jungle casually. We need to spend our gold, so I don't want to slinger in his jungle and fight him. He's full gourd drink. He's playing for red cane. Go ahead and smite this since it had its shield on. We'll look for the reset. Red buff burn, jungle item burn. We'll take that down. We could gank mid here. Kane's going to be in the general area. I want to back first. Against their team, I guess we could play for plated. They are 480, only 1 AP. Plated's the move here. We died a lot in the early game, but we got flashes and stuff out of them. And whenever we died, we'd already taken core camps, and we got to push back out onto the map with item advantage. So our devs, even though it's tragic to die, they weren't worst case scenario deads. They were very, very topical. Dare I say, well-timed deaths. I have Ghost here, got Gale Force. Got him with our E. Auto attack Q reset. His R was probably on a cooldown. Fizz got the kill, so we missed out on resets or extensions off the Nico. Still got it off Kane, that's why we're moving so fast right now. Could probably dive them bot. I'll put it on Caitlyn. I'm not going to use my E. No reason to put it on cooldown when I can take the camp this fast. They're most likely nervous since I marked Kate. I'm going to WQ into her. I'm going to have to R for this. This is not where these guys want to be. Tarekar is actually really interesting with Kindred R. Tarek just killed himself though. He greeted for that. Camille teleported, so we don't really want to fight for this. We can fight near this wall though. Me and Callista can both hop over. High frequency. She should just stay and fight this. Wait, is she actually just gonna let me die? What? Yeah, maybe it was a little greedy on my part. I thought we could fight it really easily since we can both hop the wall. I don't think Callista was on the same frequency as I was there. Guess it kind of pans out a little bit. Second item rush, we'll push for Collector. Nice. They're not going to be able to take Dragon very fast now. Kane still doesn't have a second form. He has a lot less CS than us as well. If I was able to dodge the Camille dash, I think we would have won that. I should have just Gale Force to dodge it. Gale Force is a much faster dash than the Kindred Q. So when I was along the wall, I should have just Gale Forced, then Q'd over, and we would have been able to kite them out really hard. Camille wasn't even a full item there. Me and Callista, I think, both were. Fighting near walls is really strong on Kindred for kiting people out. As long as you don't let yourself get hit by a big CC like I did. And it should turn out. We're at 6 marks. Holy crap. Once you get to 8, it only puts it on epic monsters. I want to get this one off the Caitlyn. It's most likely warded. Oh wow, it's not. Queuing into him. No one's helping me. She's not autoing at all. I'm taking so much damage for that. Should probably put in one auto attack there. Okay, I do have smite. I can e-smite this. Got it. If on your third E auto, smite at the same time, and it's a huge, kind of like a Nunu Q smite. Get that big execute damage, burst in all at once. Kane can't really fight me at the moment. I'm a lot more mobile than Red Kane is. I think you should have just played Blue Kane with Red Kane items. Played some Purple Kane. He's never going to be able to get to me. Never, ever, ever. If he had Blue Smite, maybe, but even then, it wouldn't quite be ideal. Should be able to take this before Kane gets here. And then we'll push for our red buff, taking over the map. Camille is still not a complete item. She's really far behind in CS. I'm not that familiar with the Camille Sejuani matchup. I don't think I've played that matchup before. I can't imagine it's that hard for Sedge though. She can knock Camille out of her dashes. Sedge can also take ganks better than Camille. So, there's that. Oh, Kane's here. He got me with the knock up. Gonna Gale Force away. Down they go. We didn't even play it that well, but since we were near the thin wall, we could easily like escape from what they were doing. We get the ghost extensions as well. I'll push back into his jungle. Get some camps. Hey, we're about to get some marks here. We're already at 6 marks too. We have quite a bit as is. Kane's gonna start to fall really far behind. Really far behind. I should be able to dive with Tark R, Kalista R. Both of these players are kind of just constantly playing safe though. Like, Kalista didn't even react to that at all. It's like she might as well have been in base there. Tarek kind of reacted. I knew we had the damage. Plus, plated is really good for turret dives. I took less damage against Senna and the Kate, plus the turret, the plates. And they can't stand there and just fight me, because my teammates will eventually follow up. My teammates probably didn't expect me to actually do it, but I know how much damage Kindred can do. Ghost is so freaking nice. I like it a lot. Every time your Ghost is up, especially in the mid game, you're gonna be able to make some big plays. We're moving 407. It's really good. Oh, we have Wind Dragon. That's why I was gonna say Kindred's not that fast. We need to put it on Kane now. We have 8 marks. 17-minute mark. Sheesh. This is basically a max mark rushing build. That's kind of funny. Still not full item, but man, she kind of hurts. I need to leave. I don't know where people are at. I think... Okay, Nico's not actually rotating into me. I do still have my Gale Force up. I think I've only used it like once. It's a dash, plus it has a lot of execute damage. So if they're low on health, it does even more damage. Synergize that with your E, and you have basically a Garen R. She's gonna walk into me. No, maybe not. Down she goes. She burned Ignite. She's still not able to get kill. I need to keep running. Kane's gonna be here shortly. I don't want to fight him with everything on a cooldown. Maybe if I had Ghost up, but as is. Yeah, here he is. Hey, good luck. I have Ghost. We get his flash. And he has more gold spent than us in that fight. That's really good. It's the power of Ghost. 2 minutes shorter cooldown than his flash, because like our cosmic, and he had more items. We had less HP at the start of that fight. Ghost is that spicy. We'll look for Collector in the IE, max damage Kindred build. She has quite a bit of healing already, at least against monsters through her jungle item Omnivamp, just like every jungler has. But the healing also comes from her W. Just passively moving around makes your next attack heal you. So Kindred doesn't really walk around on the map low HP. You don't have to rush lifesteal on her. Bork is good, but their team's not beefy. They don't have real beefy boys. Oh, I need that mark. Taking that pretty quick. We are at 8 marks. That is really nice. Just smite it. I don't want to. Having blue smite's really nice for doing stuff, but Camille's here, so is the Senna. Oh, I didn't get the assist on that. Dang. That sucks. Auto attack Q. Hey, friend. Oh, I needed to cancel that last auto. Auto attack Q. Got our E on him. He's dead. Kindred's a way better carry than Red Cane. Red Cane's good versus super melee heavy comps, but if there's a single like mobile range shredder like Kale, Cassiopeia, I mean even Anivia's any 80 carry champ, I find Red Cane to be extremely tedious to play currently. There's just so much damage in the game. I would only recommend it if you're playing him against like a multi-tank style comp enemy team that lacks a shredder, because if you play it just like the way he is, when we have 2 tanks and then 2 backline shredders, like how is he really going to stop me or Callista from just gunning him down? He can't. He should have played Purple Cane. It still wouldn't have been ideal. I know you can go over this wall. It's hard though. Someone took my thing. I don't really need to finish the rest of this. Are these guys actually going to stop my recall? I think it is. What a little butthole. We're sitting on not quite a full IE. I'll stick around then. Who has the most des on their team? Senna and Camille. So leaving it on Senna's fine. After we kill her, we'll swap it. Wolves seem to be up. Our Ghost is up as well. It's pretty much always up. I don't want to use my W. It's a lot on our cooldown. And these guys are in the area, so... kind of need to spend my gold. Oh, this Nico's fed. She's triple item. This Nico's really fed. Oh my goodness. Triple item, bro. I'm only 2. She's less kills, less CS. What is League of Legends coming to here? Plus I had the free boot, so I saved 300 gold. I suppose we sell refill at this point. We'll have to sell it soon anyways. Ghost is up, Blue Smite's up, Galeforce up. We are living life. Living like Larry. Your worst matchups on Kindred? I really don't like playing against Graves. I think it's incredibly challenging. Playing against Fiddlesticks is also really hard. Outside of that, I don't think she has any bad matchups. To me, it's just really Fiddlesticks and Graves. If you're not more fed than Graves, he can straight up solo you because of his grit. And he can clear faster than you as well, especially if he's ahead. He has more AoE damage than you, so he can blow through his raptors super fast. Hey, Camille. I WQE into her. I put the E down immediately. I needed the slow. Still healing a decent amount. Look at that. Very nice. Yeah, if you need to slow immediately, it's fine to E. If you can tell that you're going to have to use your R to be able to kill them, then you hold on to E. You use it on them once they're in your R, and then you use the third shot after. It's a lot of damage. It's a good R from Tarek. Got a free dragon coming up here. Still have my Galeforce. Yeah, I need to back off. We're taking too much damage here. Need to stay alive for dragon fight. I could even reset, push out into it since it's 20-minute mark. We'll get a big base speed up. Third item. I guess we already have our third, but for fourth, I'm fine actually going Bork at this point, just for some more HP. We should be able to get the dragon on time as well, because base speed up. Kindred scaling is solid as long as you have 4 more marks. You don't really need more than 4. It doesn't hurt, but 4 is really the threshold to get the extra range going. Right now we have 625 range. which is about an Annie auto attack and nearly a Caitlyn auto. Caitlyn 650. It's putting our marks on Baron now. We have so many. Once you have 8+, it only puts them on dragons and barons. Can fight anyone on their team. They're playing really defensive. I think Kindred can actually solo Baron if you have double lifesteal item. I don't have enough lifesteal though. You do half damage to Baron if you're the one tanking it, so that's why soloing it is much harder than just using 2 people. It's that artificial 50% reduced damage when you're the one who's dealing with it. WQ into her, down she goes. Sedge is super tanky. I didn't really want any of this, but apparently she wants me to have it. That's why I was leaving them all low HP. I was just gonna let her smack it. Pop our W in. Your W also gives you vision, so if someone's in a bush, try to place your W inside of the brush. And obviously you want to use your W to kite on top of. Oh, that's a good smite from her. We're at 11 marks. Oh my gosh. I don't normally get this many marks on Kindred. Especially with Flash. It's much harder too. Yeah, sorry Kindred. I mean, Callista, I'm taking this. I'm way more fed than she is. She'd be naive to think she was going to get red buff with less items on a champion that falls off. Seems like wraps are down. Maybe the red buff's down. I don't know. You can check over the wall. Wolf scouts it. We have the cutoff route on Camille. She probably can't get away from Fizz. Wish my passive was up here. Fizz destroyed her. She's only 1 full item. He's 3 full plus. If you count Mej, he's 4 full plus a half. So he's quite a bit more fed than her. He's like 5k gold up on her. Hello, friends. I'm gonna drop our R. We were tanking the turret the whole time too. The whole time. And we were tanking it in our R. We have such long auto attack range, we can easily auto from R. And it's hard for them to do anything about it. The biggest... Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just the comp. Our comp's way better than theirs. On top of that, Kindred's really strong right now in this meta. We'll take a look at damage dealt, damage taken. Looking at damage dealt to enemy champions, we have the second most in the game. Looking at damage taken, we had actually taken the most on our team. That is probably because we were using our R and we were frontlining a lot. I know if we look at self-mitigated, Sejuani is going to be the most on our team. Maybe Tarek second. Even if you count self-mitigated damage, I still took 9k damage more than the Tarek. So we really took the second most on our team if you count self-mitigated. Sejuani took the most. For runes, got really good value. If you guys enjoyed this hyper carry 1v9 Kindred build, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is King Sticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.